Good evening, Mayor Reed and council members. As you know, I'm the Executive Director of Downtown College Prep, but tonight I would actually like to speak to you as the mother of a kindergarten student who attends River Glen Elementary School in San Jose Unified. One of the things that they don't tell you about parenting is that choosing where your kids is going to go to school is like the hardest decision ever. And for my husband and me, we created a really long list of viable schools. River Glen was our first choice, but it has a wait list of 300 to 400 students every year, and we just naturally assumed that the odds were against us. We were able to create a long list of viable, high-quality schools because we have the economic capacity to do so. We have flexibility in our jobs if it meant driving outside of Willow Glen or even San Jose to find the right school. We were going to take advantage of that. And I'm assuming, those of you with children up here, that when you got to that moment where you had to decide the best school for your child, you recognized how critically important it was and the sacrifice that you'd be willing to make. So this City Council tonight has the opportunity to facilitate that same degree of access for families that don't have anywhere near the degree of privilege that I've had or that any of you have had. And so I hope that you will do what's within your jurisdiction, and that's to make the best decision on behalf of San Jose's most marginalized and underserved families who desire to go to a high-quality Rocketship school. Thank you.
Roxana Marachi.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. Thanks so much for all that you've done over the years to support school choices for low-income families in San Jose. I'm here to support Rocketship's request for a zoning exemption for their new site at Jackson. This is, I think there are hundreds and hundreds of families that are already signed up for this school and are sort of holding their breath this evening, hoping that you all will approve this site. Rocketship has proven over the years to have a model that has successfully launched thousands and thousands of families and launched thousands and thousands of children onto a college path and high school. And we're excited about the fact that they want to continue to create more and more of these schools. I want to applaud you on your support for SJSV 2020, and Rocketship has probably played a larger role than really any other organization in the city in helping to close the achievement gap. And just finally, there are cities around the country that are doing whatever they can, bending over backwards, giving great facilities deals, approving charters to try to attract Rocketship into their cities so that they can do what they've been doing here in their communities. And so just hope that we realize that this is a wonderful organization here and we should be doing everything we can to help them grow more schools. Thank you.
Jennifer Andrews, Roxana Marachi.
Hello, Mayor, City Council. My name is Greg Lippman. I'm from ACE Charter Schools. And I come to you to just speak a little bit about the complexity of the issue that you're facing in terms of the way that districts and charters are trying to figure out their collective work together. As someone who was part of a project that got some very important support from this council, ACE has worked both on district campuses and built their own. And so just in the short time I have, I want to be very clear with you that the work that Rocketship is doing to develop their own sites is actually something that I think, and I think a lot of district leaders think, is really crucial to ensure that district sites remain places for district students and that charter schools like Rocketship and like ACE can add to communities and enrich communities without impinging on the facilities that districts have and that districts maintain. So just wanted to leave you with that this is really a complicated situation, but one that I think this site and sites like it really end up benefiting both charter students and district students alike. Thank you very much.
Ellen Garza.
Mayor Reed, council members, my name is John Glover. I'm the founder of Alpha Public Schools. Rocketship, I suppose, has been easy to hate from the very beginning. They experienced early success. They're driven and arguably even a bit cocky. And I admit that I've used this to my advantage at times, drawing a distinction between my small startup nonprofit and Rocketship to gain support. But something has changed in the last year. The tenor of the conversation from those opposed to Rocketship has become toxic, divisive. Opponents who have long supported underperforming schools have jumped on a small one-time dip in the scores of a very successful school, claiming this as proof that the organization must be stopped. This is an important point. Otherwise, reasonable people have begun fighting against Rocketship, the organization, with little consideration for the students and families it still serves incredibly well. So tonight, I am coming out publicly as a Rocketship supporter. No longer can I sit idly by while they take flack they haven't earned. My school serves Rocketship graduates. They are well educated, well prepared, and excited about learning. The families they serve are starving for great schools. They have an urgent need. The future of their children are at stake. This is the source of Rocketship's drive. I ask that you consider those families as you deliberate this evening. It is about them more than it is about an organization.
Sorry, your
Thank
time
you.
is up. Juan Mateo.